Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Mindfulness Monday. I was driving and I wasn't being really mindful because I had thoughts in my head that actually made me feel a little sad. So I had to take a deep breath and just bring myself back to this present moment, because that's what mindfulness truly is. You know, the ability to remain in this moment, not the past moment, and not worrying about the future moments. But what made me sad was I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about myself, and a lot that I'm learning is honestly through things that I've studied and things that I'm teaching. So if you don't know, I teach yoga, I teach meditation. My class this morning, I had to take a pause and just observe and teach the people that I had versus teaching the particular skill of yoga. What I mean by that is, a lot of times we place so many restrictions on ourselves. Oh, I can't do that. No, that's not going to work. I can't wear that. It's not going to fit. That'll never happen for me. I'm not flexible. I don't know how to bend. Like, all of these I'm going to call them complaints. I'm going to call it what it is. And I just find it so unacceptable, but it's so scary in a sense, because all of these thoughts of what we can't do and what we aren't able to have were honestly probably given to us by our parents, which probably were given to them by their parents. So I'm going to just say it. Some of our parents really messed us up. They did. But I honestly find it so unacceptable for us to continue to stay in some of those mindsets. So I got a little sad because I don't think like that no more. And I think by me not thinking like that anymore, I expect people around me to not think and restrict themselves so much, but we do. So for today's Mindfulness Monday, I want you to hold yourself accountable for the restrictions that you're placing on your life. I want you to hold yourself accountable for the small way of thinking that you have. If you are in a situation, whether it's in your personal life, in your home life, at your job, and you are unhappy, what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Because honestly, from today moving forward, I don't want to hear any complaints. Any complaints. All the way down to the complaint of simple things like, I'm cold, I'm hot. That's a complaint. Because if you're cold, go put a jacket on, go turn on the heat. You know, what type of adjustments can you make for yourself in order to satisfy or fulfill that discomfort? I'm broke. What you about to do about it? I'm hungry. Feed yourself. A lot of times we spend so much time complaining, saying what we want, or saying feelings of discomfort. What are you going to do to just change it? Just fix it. If you don't feel that you're capable, first ask yourself, why do you feel that way? Because 9 times out of 10, you probably hadn't even tried that thing that you're telling yourself that you can't do. Why are you talking to yourself like that? Who told you that you can't? Have you tried? So again, for Mindfulness Monday today, I'm going to hold me accountable. I'm going to hold me accountable to how I feel. I'm going to hold me accountable to what I can and cannot do and what I tell me that I can and cannot do. And I challenge you to do the same. Don't let other people box you in. Don't let other people tell you what you aren't capable of. If you are complaining about something, I challenge you to take that initiative to change it. Or be quiet about it. Because don't nobody want to hear that all day, every day, of the things that you can't do, or just the discomfort that you're currently and consistently and constantly deciding to stay in. Handle your business. And a lot of us are still using the excuse of, I don't know because I wasn't taught, or I was raised this way, or this is just the way that I am. It is what it is. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I'm drawing my line. So if you are a person who's constantly complaining, who's constantly whining, who's constantly just, constantly negative and constantly putting yourself down, you're going to have to excuse yourself from me. Because you might not want me to excuse you, because I will. What are you going to do about the situation that you're in that you are so unhappy about? What are you going to do about the weight that you have, that you say that you're too big? Are you going to go exercise? Are you going to diet? What are you going to do about it? So again, for today's Mindfulness Monday, I want you to hold yourself accountable for the way that you talk to yourself, for the things that you're telling yourself that you can and cannot do, for the complaints that you're just making, whether they are small or big. They can be as small as, I don't like my teeth, or my lips. Be quiet. What are you going to do about it? I'm solution focused. And I think, again, it made me sad thinking about it, because I feel that as adults, we need to start holding ourselves accountable, and we're not. So people who don't know how to change the dynamics or change the direction of where their life is headed, because you feel that that's where you always have to be based on the way that you were raised or the way that you were taught to, get yourself together. Go look in that mirror and you ask yourself, who's placing these stigmas and who's placing you in this box? Because it's no longer your parents. It's no longer your spouse or anybody else around you. At this point, it's all up to you. Stop whining and stop complaining about where you are if you are not actively trying to change it. Because I don't know about y'all, and I don't know about the people that y'all kick it with or hang around, but don't nobody want to hear that all the time. People need to be around people who are fueling them, who exude positivity, who walk in a room and you light the room up because you're at peace, or you light the room up because you are actively making and taking steps to change your scenario, versus whining and sitting in it like somebody is going to just come and pick you up and remove you from that situation and then change your life for you. Who do you think about to come save you? Who do you think is about to come and make that shift in your life? And these are real questions. At this point, I'm a little fed up. At this point, who's going to do it if you aren't doing it? So today, enough is enough. Hold yourself accountable. If you know you want to lose some weight, make it happen. If you know you want to snatch your waist, make it happen. Google it. Wrap yourself up in some saran wrap. Get a waist trainer. Diet. Do some sit-ups. Make that time. If you know that you want to start walking more, don't use the excuse of the weather. Put on your rain jacket or get you an umbrella and go outside and take that walk. But be quiet about it and just start making your shifts. If you're hot, get up and go turn the fan on, or get up and go turn the air on, or get up, open a window, or open a door. What type of changes are you making in order to help you satisfy your complaint? If you're hungry, don't keep walking around yelling out loud, I'm hungry. You grown. Go feed yourself. If you're walking around all day saying, I'm broke, I don't have this, I don't have that, but you're continuously sitting in the same seat saying that, shh, be quiet. Or get up and go make things happen that will satisfy those pockets. Are y'all hearing me? In other words, you can't keep sitting around. Well, you can. It's your choice. But I find it highly unacceptable to continue to sit around and mope and complain and whine and stress and not do anything to actively make those shifts in your life. I find it highly, highly unacceptable to complain all day about being at a job that you hate. If you're not at that job, Googling and searching and researching opportunities to get out of that job. I find it highly unacceptable for you to walk around complaining about how big you are or how small you are, and you're not doing anything to make that shift to get to where you would like to be. I find it highly unacceptable for us to just walk around complaining all day, every day, even the smallest things of saying, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to do that. That ain't going to work. You ain't even tried it yet. So, which may be rude, but at this point, excuse me. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you don't know where people are in life. You don't really know where people's thinking is and their mental capacity, their mental state. And then they get around you and you're bringing out your bag of negativity, your bag of complaints, your bag of worries, your bag of doubts, your bag of insecurities, and you're dumping that onto them. Maybe because you need them to validate you and tell you what you can do, or tell you, oh, no, you're not bad, or tell you, oh, you can do this, or tell you, no, you do look good. But at this point, excuse me, hold yourself accountable. Get yourself together. You sit there and visualize how you want your life to be. You sit there and visualize how you want to look, how you want your body to be, what you want your pockets to look like. You sit there with that. Don't carry that or take that into the next room or that phone call and just dump all of that onto somebody else's plate, because you don't know what people have and how people are thinking and what they're going through in their own lives. So you have to start holding yourself accountable and stop making these excuses about what you didn't learn. You've grown now. And it's so many resources available to us. Anything that you want to know, the access is at your fingertips. So again, welcome to Mindfulness Monday. I hope you are not allowing anyone to steal your joy. If you've allowed yourself to steal your own joy by just feeding yourself all this mess and all of this negativity and all of these woes and ohs and just worries of doubt and fear and just things that you cannot control that you say you can't, I challenge you to take your power back. I challenge you to literally sit still, find a mindful moment, and ask yourself, do I want to stay living here? Do I want to continue to be on this lease? Okay, the answer is yes, cool. If the answer is no, what's my plan to get up out of it? Okay, my lease up in 6 months. Okay, I got a 6-month plan. You see what I'm saying? We have to make our own changes. If you sit down with yourself and say, I don't really like my body. I don't really like this little pouch right here. Or I don't really like this area right here. Work on it. And then be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Take your time with you. Understand that change is not going to always happen, or most of the time does not happen overnight. It's a process. But just know those small steps and those consistent steps that you take every day will lead you to where you would like to be, will lead you to greatness if you allow it to. Be intentional with yourself by deciding and then living out your life truthfully and fully how you see fit. And stop complaining. Because for one, ain't no money in that. And then two, after you've complained about it, and then you open your eyes, has it changed? Has it changed? Okay. So make it happen. Y'all have an amazing, amazing day. If you've stolen your own joy, again, take your power back. If someone is attempting to come into your space with all of their worries, all of their fears, all of their just whatever they're dealing with, and you know that you haven't fulfilled your own, you know that your cup is not full enough for you to receive and sit there and hear all that, excuse me, not at this moment. Excuse me. Absolutely not. Protect your space, protect your peace. But more importantly, you take control of your life and you create those shifts if you're unhappy with where you are, and stop complaining about it. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all have any feedback, suggestions, comments, questions, holla at me. Holla at me. I would love to hear it. But other than that, have an amazing, amazing day. And begin again in each moment where you are with what you have. And that's your breath. Okay?